We absolutely feel that Tesla is a disruptor, and the more research we do, the more we feel that they have created barriers to entry that are higher than even we understood.
How do you feel about Rivian and Lucid? Any chance one of them could make it into your fund anytime soon?
Hey, I'm Steven and this is Solving the Money Problem. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm reacting to what Cathie Wood of Ark Invest just said about Tesla, Rivian, Lucid, the respective stocks of each of these companies, her thoughts around autonomy, electric vehicles, and plenty more. So with that said, let's get into the video. If you love crypto, stocks, and free stuff, or just want to help out the channel, check out these great offers. BlockFi are launching the world's first Bitcoin rewards credit card. People in the US can earn 1.5% Bitcoin back on every purchase with no annual fee using the BlockFi Bitcoin rewards credit card. Check out the link in the description. And for a limited time, you can get up to $250 in crypto bonuses when funding a new account on BlockFi, where you can use cryptocurrency to earn interest, borrow cash, and buy or sell crypto. If you want your free crypto, use the link in the description. And if you'd like up to 2 free stocks, check out the link in the description to WeBull. If you open a new account, you'll get 1 free stock valued up to $300 just for opening an account. And if you make an initial deposit of $5 or more, you'll get a second free stock valued up to $2,000. Seriously. Free stocks? Yes, please. And finally, if you're in Australia, the UK, or New Zealand, you can get a free stock with stake, also linked in the description. Thanks so much for your support, guys. Let's get back to it.
So you know this wouldn't be a Cathie Wood conversation without talking Tesla, which is still your biggest holding and most successful. And we've got a lot of CNBC Pro subscribers questions. I'll go to Teddy Monty from Florida, who asks, you have said you are still very bullish on Tesla, but recently sold off shares. Do you feel that Tesla is still a disruptor, and where do you see the value of Tesla in 10 years?
We absolutely feel that Tesla is a disruptor, and the more research we do, the more we feel that they have created barriers to entry that are higher than even we understood.
Very telling comments here from Cathie Wood. Even though most people know Ark Invest and Cathie Wood as Tesla hyperbulls, they've been extremely bullish on Tesla stock. A few years ago, came out with an absolutely insane $4,000 price target. This was pre-split. Split adjusted now, Tesla stocks are well over $5,000 per share at the time. Cathie Wood and Ark Invest laughed off the entire interwebs, laughed off the mainstream finance media. Next minute, they hit the nail on the head. So they've been long-term Tesla bulls, hyperbulls, the kind of bulls where people would literally laugh at what they thought the company would do. And here we have Cathie Wood admitting that the more research Ark Invest does, the more bullish they become on Tesla. In essence, Ark Invest have actually dramatically underestimated Tesla. And funnily enough, this isn't the first time. So here we are over on the Ark Invest website, reading a blog post by Tasha Keeney earlier this year. And by the way, special shout out to all the Tasha simps. I see you guys in the comments. So let's read on. Last year, Ark estimated that in 2024, Tesla's share price would hit $7,000 per share, or $1,400 per share adjusted for its 5-for-1 stock split. Based upon our updated research, we now estimate that could approach $3,000 in 2025. In essence, Ark's price target almost doubling based on new research. Ark dramatically underestimating Tesla. And guess what? Cathie Wood has now admitted, once again, Ark Invest believe they have underestimated Tesla. I have a very funny feeling it's not going to be too long before we see an updated price target for Tesla stock. So let me know your guess in the comments below. I'm assuming this will be another 5-year price target. So let's assume it's a 2026 price target. What is your best guess for Ark Invest base case price target for Tesla stock in 2026 and their bull case price target for Tesla stock in 2026? Leave your guess in the comments below. So as we can see, maybe 6 or so months ago, Ark Invest with a base case price target of $3,000 per share for Tesla stock in 2025, a bear case of $1,500 per share for Tesla stock in 2025, and a bull case of $4,000 per share in 2025. Ark Invest is assigning a 25% probability to their bear case and a 25% probability to their bull case, effectively the expected value, approximately a 50% probability. Now I just want to take a quick moment to point out how truly absurd and unbelievably bearish Ark Invest price targets are, or how crazy I am, or maybe both of those things can simultaneously be true. My 2025 bear case price target for Tesla stock, which I don't have a 25% probability for, I have a 5% probability, total train wreck scenario, worst case scenario. Not, oh, things don't go quite as they're planning. No, everything just completely fucked, nightmare, train wreck scenario, still is double, in fact, more than double Ark Invest bear case price target for Tesla stock in 2025. And I ain't kidding. Check out the card in the corner or use a link in the description to join Patreon. You can see all of my Tesla stock price targets, bear case, base case, and bull case all the way out to 2031. These are updated regularly based on new information, so they do change. But as I record this right now, even my bear case price target for Tesla stock in 2025 is more than double where Ark Invest are at in their bear case. And spoiler alert, my base case price target for Tesla stock in 2025 and my bull case price target for Tesla stock in 2025, also both approximately double where Ark Invest is today. And remember, all Patreon supporters get access to my up-to-date Tesla stock price target, so check out the link in the description to join Patreon. You'll also gain access to a ton of exclusive content and plenty of perks. So my prediction is that today, Cathie Wood and everyone at Ark Invest is kind of embarrassed about their Tesla stock price targets for 2025, and it's only a matter of time, maybe at worst, 3 to 6 months until we hear updated price targets, this time for 2026. And I can guarantee you, the gap between where Ark Invest is and where I'm currently at is going to close. Now, to be fair, I do have an advantage. I'm also becoming more and more bullish on Tesla as time passes and new information becomes available. But unlike Ark Invest, I'm constantly updating my Tesla valuation model, which in turn automatically updates my Tesla stock price targets. So it's not fair to say, ha ha, Ark are bears, they don't know what they're doing, because the last time they updated their Tesla price targets based on their Tesla valuation model was about 6 or so months ago. And we heard Cathie would acknowledge that Ark Invest have underestimated Tesla once again. So stay tuned for an update to Tesla's price targets. And by the way, just in case anyone doesn't know already, you can also access my Tesla valuation model, which produces my price targets exclusively on Patreon at the investor support level and above. Check out the card in the corner or the link in the description.
As we're learning more about their battery technology, their artificial intelligence chip, how they're using data and understanding corner cases like no other company can, as it moves towards its autonomous strategy. I think our confidence has increased that autonomous, which in our $3,000 price target in 5 years, autonomous we've assumed has a 50% chance of success. Given what we're learning about their pilot test and full self-driving, our confidence is growing that Tesla is in the pole position to become the autonomous taxi network, certainly in the US and perhaps elsewhere as well.
I'm in complete agreement here. You guys and girls will have heard me say for the last 2 years on this channel since day one, that Tesla's lead in terms of autonomy is literally unassailable. Not only will they be the first company to achieve generalized autonomy, but no one will ever catch up or surpass them, because no one else is going to be able to collect the same amount of high quality data. Tesla's head start is too fast, their scaling is too quick, they will always have an unassailable data lead, and therefore they will have the safest autonomous software. We also heard Cathie Wood there suggesting that Ark originally believed Tesla had about a 50% probability of achieving autonomy, and this was in line with their 5-year price target, so a 50% chance of achieving autonomy by 2025, and now admitting that Ark Invest are becoming even more bullish on this. My Tesla valuation model has the first robotaxi fares beginning sometime in 2024, fairly small numbers, but by 2025 things are beginning to ramp up. And I'm so confident that by 2025, at some point in the year, Tesla will have completed their first fully autonomous robotaxi fares somewhere on Earth, that if I'm wrong, if Tesla doesn't achieve their first robotaxi rides by 2025 at some point during that year, I promise I will release all of the home movies I've made with your girlfriend. I'm just kidding. I know you don't have a girlfriend.
Just first following up on Tesla, because that's of high interest. So what do you make of the fact that he sold almost $10 billion worth of stock last month? And more importantly, maybe, how do you feel about the way he did that with the Twitter poll?
Well, Elon will be Elon.
Yes, Elon will be Elon, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Per my merch design, Let Elon Elon. Check out the link in the description if you'd like your own Let Elon Elon merch. There's shirts, there's hoodies, there's mugs, there's phone cases, and plenty more. So check out the card in the corner or the link in the description. And speaking of letting Elon Elon, let me know in the comments below, what is your all-time favorite tweet from Elon Musk? This is an easy choice for me. This gem from Elon Musk posted back in 2011, a decade ago. Quote, "Sew one button doesn't make you a tailor. Cook one meal doesn't make you a chef. But fuck one horse, and you're a horse fucker for all of history. And as Elon followed up almost a decade later, I was always crazy on Twitter, FYI. Can anyone name any other CEOs out there running any publicly traded companies today who would tweet or have tweeted anything like this? Let me know in the comments below.
I think he was, I think he really wanted to know what people thought. I also think he wanted to give them a heads up. You know, he has massive tax bills here associated with options and so forth. So he has every right to take profits after such
Do you vote in that poll?
Pardon? I do not. I can't do. We have to be very careful from a compliance point of view. If you'll notice when I'm writing on Twitter, I'm very careful about how we talk about our stocks and really try to stick to the facts around innovation or macroeconomics, which is, I think, another one of our value adds. My background with Art Laffer as my mentor so many years ago and still with us as an advisor today, I think gives us a unique opportunity to not only understand where innovation is going, but also to have a comfort with the backdrop that seems to drive algorithms crazy. So we lean against most algorithms because frankly, algorithms are evolving based on what has happened historically. We're all about what is going to happen. And so we think we have an edge on both scores.
I love this quote from Cathie Wood. We're all about what is going to happen. I mean, most investors, I don't know how to say this nicely, let's just be honest here. Most investors look to the past as a clue of what's going on or has gone on. This is like these brain dead idiots, oh, Tesla can't make any money, they're going bankrupt. This was backwards looking brain dead 4IQ shit right there. And I don't know how to say that nicely because honestly, the people that were looking at Tesla and referring to the past, literal morons. All of them, zero exceptions. Just being honest. And let's come at this from another angle. As you guys and girls will know, I read every single comment on this channel. I have from day one. This channel has been live now for just over 2 years. Initially, when I began to point out what I saw as the incredible opportunity of growth moving forward for Tesla, their transition to incredible profitability, and therefore what I thought might happen to Tesla stock in the future, the most common pushback I got from people were from those folks who can only look to the past and or they bought into some of the FUD being spread around by the Tesla short sellers, can't make money, going bankrupt, Elon's a fraud, don't buy Tesla. Then something happened. We're looking at the Tesla stock price chart, and this is when I started the channel. Tesla stock $66 per share, and practically everyone thought the company was going bankrupt or doomed, except those who, instead of looking into the rearview mirror, were looking into the future. And as I said, then something happened. What exactly happened? Tesla stock 10x'd in the span of about 12 months. So what do you suppose happens at this point in time? Well, Tesla's not going bankrupt anymore. The market finally figured that one out. Now those same backwards looking bellends began to say, well, Tesla stock's going up 10x, bro. What's the next Tesla? I mean, bro, the growth is gone. Congratulations. You were really lucky. But where's the next Tesla, bro? Where's the next opportunity? And of course, these people, again, looking to the past and reasoning, oh, this happened in the past, therefore this tells me something about the future, decided, well, another 10x is absolutely not possible, is it? So what happened to Tesla stock after this point in time? That's right, continued growth, quite a bit of it. So what's the lesson here? When it comes to investing, what's happened in the past doesn't fucking matter. It is completely irrelevant. What matters is what's going to happen in the future.
How do you feel about Rivian and Lucid? Any chance one of them could make it into your fund anytime soon?
Now, if you know Cathie Wood and Ark Invest and how they think about innovation, disruption, and opportunities in the stock market, the answer to this question is painfully obvious. For those of you who haven't seen, I've made multiple videos on both Lucid and Rivian. I wish them well. I think they're cool companies. They've got some interesting technology, but their valuations, their stock prices are absolutely fucking insane. And the people buying their stocks today are either one, morons, or two, gambling, not investing. Both of these are fine. I mean, if you're an idiot, you're an idiot. And if you're gambling and just hoping that something will work out, there's nothing wrong with that as well. But obviously, Ark Invest aren't going to touch these companies with a 420,000 foot pole because the valuations make absolutely no sense and they're going after tiny opportunities. These are not disruptive, innovative companies going after enormous opportunities. Again, I wish them well, but we just got to call a spade a spade.
So we have met with both managements, admire the companies and what they're doing in the electric space. As you know, we run very concentrated portfolios. And so we are looking for massive scaling opportunities and concentrate towards those.
The implication there from Cathie Wood, clearly there is no massive scaling opportunity for either Rivian or Lucid at this point in time.
If we saw Lucid and Rivian getting into the autonomous world, especially Rivian, given its relationship with Amazon, that might be more interesting. But given the way we see electric vehicles scaling and actually commoditizing as we move towards autonomous, we believe that these will be interesting stocks. They'll probably do well if they execute on their plans.
And that's a big if. Again, I wish them the best, but executing on their plans, reaching volume production as a new electric vehicle startup, not easy.
But if they don't get into autonomous, and autonomous does mean more commoditization. I think that's why Elon Musk has built the cars the way he has, or the company has. They haven't changed much over time, right? And that's because he sees this autonomous futures where effectively they're going to be taxi fleets, right? And so all we need a taxi to do is to get us from point A to point B as quickly and safely as possible. We don't need fit, finish, and design for that, as we know from taxis and Ubers and so forth. So I think the world's going in a little bit of a different direction. Doesn't mean they're going to be bad stocks. It's just we're focused on where the world's going and who is aiming to capitalize the most aggressively on these new trends.
Well, Cathie Wood a little more delicate with her thoughts around Rivian stock and Lucid stock than this guy, but hey, each to their own. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Obviously, it's quite insightful to learn from Cathie Wood that Ark Invest, the more research they do into Tesla, even today, the more bullish they become. When we take into account the fact that Ark have always been hyper bullish on Tesla, and even they have continued year after year to underestimate Tesla's total dominance, it's really worth taking a while to consider what is this company ultimately going to achieve. As I mentioned, I'm personally predicting new price targets for Tesla stock from Ark Invest early next year for 2026, new 5-year price targets, and I expect the gap between where I'm at and where they're at is going to close dramatically. As I said, today, my Tesla stock price targets for 2025 are practically double in the bear case, base case, and bull case where Ark Invest are. Remember, you can access my always up-to-date Tesla stock price targets in the bear case, base case, and the bull case all the way out to 2031 by joining Patreon with the card in the corner or the link in the description. And as I said, once Ark Invest drop their new Tesla stock price targets, I expect the gap between where they're at and where I'm at will dramatically close. At this point, if I'm being honest, Ark Invest price targets for Tesla stock are actually embarrassingly low. That's a strange thing to be saying about Ark Invest, the supposed Tesla hyperballs, but just spitting some facts here. See you guys in the next video. I'm Stephen Mark Ryan, this is Solving the Money Problem, and I love you all. And don't forget the BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards credit card, where you can earn 1.5% Bitcoin back on every purchase. There's a link in the description. You can also earn up to $250 in crypto bonuses when funding a new account on BlockFi, also linked below. And finally, don't forget your free stocks with WeBull and Stake, also linked in the description. These great offers also help out the channel. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you have any ideas for future videos, let me know. I read all your comments. P.S. If you're still watching, you're awesome. If you'd like early access, exclusive videos, regular Q&As, our private Discord server and more, consider supporting the channel at patreon.com/solvingthemoneyproblem so I can keep creating content for you guys. There's a link in the description. You can now also become a member of the channel for some exclusive perks. To learn more, click the join button next to subscribe. And don't forget to check out our merch store. Either way, the best form of support is you being here and watching, so thanks again.